from the previous video.
Did you just order me to relax and calm my anger? Don't get cocky with that snide grin and unassuming attitude, woman!
Damn! Wait a minute. He turned on her?
No way.
That's what you get when you mouth off to me.
It's false. It was always false.
Boom. How's it going, comrades? This is Wes, aka Dr. Fomus here with another reaction. Guys, we are on ReZero, Season 2, Episode 19. Before we get into it, two comments I wanted to read, two awesome, informative comments, which is by this, I ain't gonna lie, these two people who usually comment on my videos, you guys usually bring me the most great information. So I thank you for commenting and sharing this stuff because it's stuff that I sometimes tend to overlook too. So thank you for your comments. This first one is on episode 16. Both these comments are. This one is by Typhoon SG. Glad to see you back to reacting. Some things I would like to mention from this episode. First thing, the moment Subaru used Shamak this episode, his gate broke. That's what that image was implying. Remember, he already had problems with it in season 1, and Felix told him to rest so that it could heal, but he didn't really have the opportunity for that. Subaru can no longer use magic now due to the fact that his gate is broken. Oh, no. And then the second thing, the invisible providence is the slot witch factor that Echidna was talking about, as mentioned in this episode. However, the unseen hand and invisible providence is definitely different. You'll know as the series goes on. Okay, so I guess we'll find out more about it, how it differs, I suppose. Okay, interesting. But okay, so I guess when you think about it, Subaru kind of traded one power for another. So he lost the ability to, so he can't do Shamak anymore. Because his gate broke, like you said. But now he's gained invisible providence now. So he can do that now. Okay, interesting. But you say it's different from the unseen hand. Okay, how exactly? It looks the same to me, but I guess you say that as the series goes on, you'll see how it is different. Okay, interesting. All right, gotcha. That was an awesome comment. Thank you, Typhoon. The second comment is by Khan Usao. Garfield saw the encouragement words Subaru wrote on the walls for Amelia when he went inside the graveyard, and that's why Subaru got embarrassed there near the end. Okay, so I was under the impression that he saw them kissing. I thought that's what that was. But I mean, but one thing that was confirmed in an episode was that I think it was either last episode, I think, that Garfield did find Amelia's well, he found Subaru's letter to Amelia, like his love letter or whatever. That was also the reason why he was embarrassed. But the whole thing when he was like how you get kind of desperate and everything. So he's okay, interesting. Okay, I, I was just wondering about what he meant by that when he was like, you got kind of desperate. Is that what he meant? He was like, how you just start scribbling stuff all over the wall. You just saw him just like, no, okay, there you go, Amelia. Just seen him scribble all over the walls. Thank you, Khan Usal. That actually cleared something up for me. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. What happened last episode? Last episode, we continued with Amelia's her her flashback, and we saw that Betelgeuse. We saw how Betelgeuse actually got the wish factor now. So he's, he's got the wish factor. So that's going to be interesting to see what drives him mad. I guess is it going to be the wish factor itself? I don't know. Um, that prick that they were fighting, that Fortuna and Betelgeuse were fighting, um, they weren't really doing too well against them. But he kind of got out of hand when he started talking to like the witch, like his boss lady or whatever. He was talking to her just any kind of way, and she just said, you know what, negate. She basically negated him. She yeeted him into like the fifth dimension, I guess. I don't even know what happened to him. But I mean, obviously she didn't kill him because we see him later on in the future, present tense, we see him later on that he's fine. We also find out that Ryuzu and with the original Ryuzu and Beatrice were actually apparently they're friends, longtime friends apparently, and it turns out that Fortuna might be Puck. Now, obviously, if you guys are seeing this now, you probably have already confirmed or denied this. So, again, technically I'm recording both of these videos a week in advance, so it'll, you know, I'll see your comments immediately, but I won't be able to actually mention them until like that next week's video. Okay, but so if you already told me like no, it's not Puck, or if you already told me it is Puck, which I mean, 'cause I think at this point it's not even a spoiler, right? She's definitely Puck. She called her Leah. She called her Leah, and she even fights the same way with those crystals. If she's not Puck, then that's definitely something weird going on there. Like she has to be Puck. So um the last where we left off though, Amelia kind of had to leave both Fortuna and Betelgeuse behind. Um, unfortunately, I'm sorry, not Betelgeuse. Well, yeah, Betelgeuse and the guy with the blonde hair. I forget his name. She had to leave him behind too. And they're pretty much all just sacrificing themselves so that she can live. And so she gets it in her head that hey, maybe if I bring the bad guys the gate or whatever, maybe they'll leave us alone. I'm just like, oh no, this is not gonna bode well. And when she gets to the gate, she sees that witch there, that little girl, which I'm thinking she's a witch. I'm actually almost certain that she's a witch. So, you know what, guys? I'm excited. So, without further to do, let's hop into this episode. Interesting. The real reason behind the sanctuary. Okay, I don't think they told us that. Well, we didn't hear the rest of the flashback, right? We got like the a taste of the flashback like an episode or two ago, and then they skipped back to Amelia's flashback. So hopefully they'll finish that flashback because yeah, interesting. The sanctuary's true purpose. Holy crap, man! This episode was also intense, man. Like, so Betelgeuse, he killed Mother Fortuna. He goes mad. That's how he. And then the whole thing with love, like as she says, and I guess in combination with the wish factor that he took in combination with him killing Fortuna, it just he snapped. Right? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. He just snapped. That's really sad. That's really sad, man. Dang, man. Okay. So even though Betelgeuse, cause all right, so even though Betelgeuse is a freak, I will admit I feel really bad for him. Like, cause Betelgeuse, like this Betelgeuse, the past Betelgeuse was amazing. He was awesome. Like, w- w- I mean, cause I'm sitting here just thinking to myself, what happened to this guy? All right, now I know. Now I've seen it. That would make anybody go crazy and start biting their fingers excessively. Okay, so Amelia is the one who freezes everybody. Right, okay. So she freezes everybody like out of anger, but really she was trying to kill the Witch of Vanity, but the Witch of Vanity she took Amelia's memory of her. But Puck was able to get her memory back. And see, so that's another thing, man. Like I hope they really expand on that thing because I really feel like Fortuna was Puck. Because I mean, unless I could be wrong there. Maybe I'm wrong. It's just that one scene where she calls Amelia Leah. She calls her Leah. The only person that calls her that is Puck, and she fights with the ice crystals like Puck. So I don't know, like, and she hadn't met Puck yet. when she was a kid, right? She Puck woke her up after she was frozen. But see, I guess I don't know because Fortuna, she definitely died. So was she just reincarnated as like a spirit? So then that would make Puck a girl, not a dude. Um, so apparently, so the book that Roswell's been reading, so it looks like things aren't going as planned in that book. Things are changing, and it seems like the X factor as to why things are changing. It seems like it's Otto, because when Superman went to go talk to him, he's like, who the heck's this guy? He's like, who's he? The book don't tell me anything about him. So was something special about Otto, or is it just like what? Like he's just kind of like just some random anomaly that just wasn't meant to be, but is. I mean, time travel is like that, so I mean, I know technically this isn't time travel, but it kind of is. Okay, yeah, this episode, man, like I loved Amelia's flashbacks. Her backstory was great. I loved seeing it. I loved seeing it. I love that she passed the trial. So she's got past two more trials, and the second trial is behold an unthinkable gift, right? That wasn't that was second trial for Subaru. He was living all the times that he had reset. So what would be the second trial in that regard for Amelia? Like, is it gonna be the same thing? Like, she's gonna go up in there and she's gonna be like, behold an unspeakable gift, and I don't know, she gonna like, I don't know, like, I'm curious actually, and I don't think any of us know what the third trial is. Well, I mean, right now, I don't know what the third trial is. You guys do, but I don't. No spoilers, by the way. And for that matter, I wonder, did he pass the second trial? I don't, that was unclear for me. I'm not sure if he passed it or not because he definitely wasn't doing too hot on that second trial. Like when he was seeing all those times he died, yeah, he was definitely losing it. The only reason why he got put back together was when the kidna let him have the second tea party, but that didn't look like he passed. I think he was in the midst of it, and she just took him out of it because she likes him. If it was Amelia, she would have been like, suffer, suffer. Kid, Kidna's hilarious though. This entire time, man, Kidna was just sitting there, just green with envy. She really, really does not like Amelia, and I'm guessing just because what, like, because of Subaru, because she likes Subaru, Subaru likes her. All right, guys, yeah, good, great episode. Can't wait to the next one. I'm going to end the video here. If you like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me a tremendous amount. If you haven't already, why not subscribe? I post Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. If you guys have any comments about this episode or series as a whole that are non-spoilery, post them below. I love reading guys' comments. Also, if you have any suggestions on which like to see me react to next, post those as well. And if something I haven't seen, I will take a look at them. Till next video, guys, I'm seeing nothing but mad love. Stay awesome. Deuces.
Fumble.